just have one simple question. I'm going to assert myself. I'm just a lowly channel, not very popular. I have religious readings that I do on a daily basis, and I pick on people who pick on fat people, and that's not a very popular stance for me. I've done this video probably 5 times now, trying to draw it out and try to make excuses, things like that. It's just as simple as this. Your people need to know, will you ever see Diane as not the good person that you think she is, if she can't prove it? That's what your people need to hear, Wendy. Will you side with yourself? Forget the chat. Forget friends on YouTube. This is just a place to log in. Well, I don't believe so. I try to make friends. It never works. And that's okay. This video is not about me. It's about truth. And you guys want to attack everyone who thinks it's about or making a mockery of the situation. No, I cannot believe or understand or articulate why you don't think that what we're saying is valid. She, according to many, and according to the many phone calls that we've heard on St. Jude's calling record, have said, we know what's going on, we have reported it, we'll get back to you. Can we have your full name and your phone number? Absolute truth. Why would St. Jude say that? And there is multiple videos on actual calls that happen that way. Okay? So there is something that makes everybody think it's fishy. Now, the legal department of St. Jude's might come back and say, okay, we've looked at it. Thanks for the 600 calls. But we found that Diane is not guilty, or not guilty. Right? Perfect. Wonderful. But my question to you, if it's proven that Diane is not, if it's proven that Diane is guilty, do you have the courage to let us all know that? Or are you going to fight and die with her? You can't have a separate channel when you've lived with Diane's channel forever. People love you both. People need clarification from both of you. Diane has led us astray for 3 weeks now. I have enjoyed your going to your own channel forever. All day today. I'm frustrated because I hear the words, this is you speaking, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm not exact, but I hear you saying, I just hope that you all will get some kind of satisfaction out of what Diane has to say. Wendy, you said it yourself. You don't know a lot of it, except for what Diane says. And you say that you love her and you trust her. But if you absolutely don't know it all, what will it take for you to actually say, you know what? The community was right. And you're a kind-hearted lady. I know this. I've watched you. I've watched you throughout the years. I've been angry with you for stupid things. And I've said some stupid things about you. And I've been jealous about your fame. Whatever. But this is real talk from Mr. Positive. If Diane is guilty, what is it going to take for you to believe that? You asked us, what is it going to take for us to believe her with whatever she says? Great. I love that. I love that question. The majority of that answer is she needs to show receipts. And she's had hundreds of hours of proof on how to do it. So you're asking us, what will it take for us? Will we find a way to believe whatever she says on Tuesday? I'm asking you directly. And I will make sure that you're off my block list. Or at least I'll attempt to try that. Well, I am going to do it before I even upload this video, so there's no chance that you won't have a say if you want one. But my question to you is direct. What will it take for you to actually see what we see if it's true? Will it take St. Jude's telling one of us on a recorded phone call because you won't take the initiative to call yourself to see that we're not lying? That St. Jude's is actually giving information? Not definitive information, but enough to make it suspect? What is it that it's going to take for you to see the truth if she is guilty? That's my question to you, Wendy. And we've had issues in the past, and you're right. A month ago, we didn't even know each other, except that you believed in the fact that I was a pedophile, or that I took drugs, or all the things that you've heard that I did without proof. And I'm fine with that. I got over it. It took a few months. I had to grow thick skin. Right? I get that. I understand it. So I did defend I did defend Cindy when she asked why you said what you said, and I did take it as threat. But that's all gone, and that's in the water. This is more important, is what I'm trying to say. I have all the safety regards in place thanks to the purple community that I used to be a part of. I have asserted myself in places and things that I should not have. And I know it's because I want to feel welcomed in places. And my fucked up head thinks, well, maybe if you assert yourself with conversation, then you can. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't believe in any of my friends. I absolutely believe in what's going on. 110% believe everything that I have said in those comments. Should I have been less direct and say, yeah, I believe her, instead of calling someone a name? Sure, that I own. But the friends that I hang out with, I absolutely 110% believe in them. And to have you guys think that this is a hate mob mentality. You truly think that we want death upon somebody? There are certain folks out there in the world that are doing such crazy, stupid things like that. But you're lumping it all into one side and the other. You being one side and us being that side. That's not fair, and you know it. But when you have 600 ideas going at you, it's believable somehow, in some way. I believe in my friends, and I have asserted myself in a way that I believe in them, and I'm always going to back them up. For me personally, I have no vendetta against Diane's channel. None. I think it's cruel what she's doing to us as a community. I truly believe it, that she should be open and transparent. But she's choosing not to. Saying she doesn't have to do this, she doesn't have to do that. The moral fiber of anyone's being when it comes to me donating to her because I think it's going to her charity for sick kids, I want to know. And then, so yeah, a couple of Pandora boxes opened up, and then we started slowly realizing, because of some detective sleuths out there that says, you know what, she really isn't doing this, or she really isn't doing that. I don't know that 110% because St. Jude's won't give a 110% answer, but they, you know what is weird? They're giving enough answer that makes us all suspect. Anyway, I'm rambling. And it all comes down to a question that you're giving us. What will it take for us to believe something about Diane to get back to the normal? My question to you, what would it take for you to actually see the truth if she is lying to us all? Can you do that? Will you do that? Or will you be the divide and say, oh, I'm still with Diane. We can try to move on, but I'm still with Diane. We're all talking about hypotheticals, right? You want us to believe something about her with whatever she says on Tuesday. I'm asking you to give me a hypothetical scenario. What if it's proven that Diane is doing really wrong things when it comes to the charity of St. Jude's? That's it. This video can have some hate on it, and I'll even open it up. I'll even open up the comment section on there so it can be bashed. I typically wouldn't, but what the hell? I'll open up the chat, the comment section, and people can have a heyday with that question. What would it take for you to actually believe that Diane is guilty? What would it take? Who would you have to hear it from to have it be true? Anyway, I repeated myself 1,000 times, but I'm passionate. Listen, I have nothing against anyone anymore. I'm going to be more careful when I assert myself. I'm going to agree with things that are not right, but I'm going to leave out the name calling, right? So I'll give you an example. I will always believe that Diane is shady, but I won't ever call her a bad name again. That's just one small example of what I'm trying to articulate. Because I believe in my friends. They're not evil. They never were evil. And they're trying to stand up for what they believe. And what they believe is that money is never really went to St. Jude's. And if you think that that's a hate mob mentality, I'm sorry. But we're not the 2 or 3 people who are going after her real life. We're just not. That's my 2 cents, everyone. Bye.